Good morning. Good morning. I'm laughing at you and here. So I'm laughing because Fee King is telling people that she's training right now that Seku's about to go live. So hey, I'm live. I'm live. Welcome to the Be Your Own Hero show. Hero is an acronym. It means helping. Everyone reaps optimism. And I'm your host. I'm Sekou Wrights. And shout out to New Thought Media Network for allowing me the space to operate and see what it's like to do a show as someone who's just had a stroke. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. It's been going well so far. It's been going well so far. And what else will I want to say? I think I'm. I think that's it. Oh, and I am not a personal trainer, nor am I a financial advisor. Although I'm not. I'm not. However, I'm speaking with authority with what's happening with my body. That that you can take to the bank. All right, so let's get into it. I will see you in a second. All right, later. There we go. There we go. I am back. I am back on the Be Your Own Hero show. Welcome. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. And today we're going to talk about vanishing money. You know, I actually wanted to say something else. I would say disappearing money, but what came up for me was I said vanishing money. So I'm going to use them both interchangeably. Vanishing money and disappearing money. All right. So before I get into that, I got to tell you, uh, Fee King just made me this. And I had almost forgotten about it. And I just take a sip just now. But this lemon ginger with probiotics tea is good. It's good. Might get me off of coffee for a minute. Yeah, it's good. It's good. All right. So, anyway, what are we talking about today? We are talking about the dice. We're going to talk about the dice for a second. And then we're going to take it from there. And I got a few things I want to talk about in terms of this disappearing money. All right, here we go. Six. $6. $6. Hit me hard, hit me kind of hard today, $6, but it's all right. It's all right. I've already transferred yesterday's $4. Sidebar, what I did yesterday is I made sure that I entered the money before I went jogging. Now, yesterday I had not gone jogging before. Today I've already gone jogging. Great for me. Great for me. I got up early today and went jogging before the show. Whew, great for me. But anyway, so yesterday I hadn't gone jogging yet, and it was getting tough. It was getting tough. And so I was like, well, let me do a little something. And so I entered my $4 and entered into what's the name of the thing? Wait a minute. I want to get it right. I want to get it right. Get it right. Get it right. Get it right. Looking at my phone. Prize pool. Prize pool. So so I transferred $4 into my prize pool yesterday at the end of the day. No, no, not at the end of the day. Before I went out on my my run, right? So so that's what I did yesterday to get it going. So I'm gonna do something similar today. I'm going to do my $6 before whatever mail comes on, because I got to get it done quick. because if I don't do it quick, then something else happens. And I just want to say, looking at my accounts on a daily, well, mostly daily level has really like do you look at your account every day? Do you look at your account every day? Because if you don't look at your account every day, you can miss stuff. You can miss things. I'm telling you, like even if it's just your attitude about looking at your account and dealing with what's there gets better, gets better. And so you start learning things. And I told you, I don't want to go back down this rabbit hole that's far, but man, going down the credit card rabbit hole, I mean, that was groundbreaking. That was groundbreaking. And something that I've been doing for years. It unearthed something that I've been doing for years. So yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying you gotta check. You gotta look. So anyway, back to the lecture at hand. $6 is the money for today. You're gonna take $6 out of your main checking account, your main checking account, and then move it over to a place where it's not considered emergency money. Mm, what I mean is, you're not gonna spend it on something. You're not gonna be like, "Oh, well, I got this money stashed over here. I'm gonna use it." No, you can't do it that way. So therefore, I'm suggesting if this is difficult for you, to move it into a different account so you don't see it. When you look at your accounts, you won't see it just lined up waiting for you. So that money is off and away in prize pool or wherever else you can find it elsewhere. Because when you have that money, and if you look in your checking account and your checking account is low, and you've got a nice robust sum in your savings account that's saving for investment, then you're just gonna be like, "Ooh, I'm just going to use a little bit of this money." So you do not want that. You do not want that. You want to get that money out of that hiding place as soon as possible. So anyway, you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Keep the money separate. Keep the money separate. Keep the money separate. All right. So today's number was six. Was six. Was six. So I want to talk about disappearing money. Disappearing money. Because I have been one of those people that always has been like, no, I can't let my money go. I've got to get it all first, and then we can talk about where it's gonna go. But give me everything first. Give me everything first. And I've never, ever been one of those people that's like, oh well, take some money out to pay such and such and so. Well, my outlook has completely changed. My outlook has completely changed. Right, Tim? Right, Tim? Good morning, Gladys. And good morning, Fee. I'm designed to get better at looking at my accounts. Yep, because quick sidebar. Because once you get into the habit of looking at your accounts, you start noticing things. You start noticing things. So please just don't look at me and think, "Oh, I don't want to look there. I don't want to look there," because I've done that. So get past it. Okay. So that's P King giving somebody a body shaping tour, body shaping stuff. Anyway, so wait, I forgot my main thought. Oh, so vanishing money. So vanishing money. I've always been the person that's like, give me all the money first. Give me all the money first, and then we can talk about where I can put it. I've never been the person that says, well, take $5 off the top before I get it, and I'll just deal with what's left. I've always been like, no. I need the money. But let me tell you, my my reasons have changing. My reasons for changing No. Are you there? Okay. I think you're there. So to experience it with it for you, for your experience, for for the the person who's doing the all the things, so you can experience from my experience, right? But also the stroke, because when I was out of control, when I was off the grid, you can imagine that nothing was getting paid, right? Like, my parents got involved and people got involved and some things got paid, but some things didn't get paid because life happened. Life happened. And think about from July, yes, from July until December. That's a long stretch of time for no one to be paying bills. And so I changed my thing so that you will automatically pay my cell phone bill, for example, right? I've never been to someone who's like, oh yeah, just pay my cell phone bill. Never. But the difference it makes is it gets paid. It gets paid regardless of what happens to me out here in this world, right? And so that bill is still getting paid. These other bills are still getting paid. And so I've been gradually moving things to disappearing money, what I'm calling disappearing money. And that's what I read by that is that the money is automatically withdrawn and taking care of things, automatically withdrawn and taking care of things. And what I'm finding is that when you let these other things be taken care of automatically, and you're just left with the amount that's in your account, the amount that's in your account is just what's in your account. Like, there's something about the way the brain works that you don't think about, oh, that $5 that's missing. You don't think that way. If it's gone, you're just dealing with the amount of money that's left, right? You're just dealing with the amount of money that's left, and the amount that's gone is already gone, right? So I say all this for a couple reasons. One, because I just explained about the stroke, but also I told you, I told you about my acorns, and my mind is still blown. My mind's still blown. I'm over here scrapping and scrounging, trying to figure out how I'm going to get my money together to create an emergency fund. Right? I'm scrapping. I'm trying to get them together, get it all together, get my emergency fund. And then I look and I have an emergency fund. Just like that. Like poof. Like a rainbow. like it magically happened. But it magically happened because of this vanishing money that I've been telling you about, that I'm talking about right now. Because I set it up. I set it up so that Acorns will automatically take out X amount, X very small amount. I think of $5. Think of $5 per month or something like that. But $5 per month to take out a little bit per month, a little bit per month before I even see it. Before I even see it, right? And also the other thing that told you about, where it adds the amount to get up to the next dollar. So if you spend 100 $1 $1.50, if you spend $1.50, we'll round up the next 50 cents, right, and invest that amount, right. And I'm telling you, you will not notice it. You will not notice it. It'll be just like that. You just spent $2, and invisibly it'll take that half dollar and invest it for you. And next thing you know, you will have and uh man, I was so close too. You will have a instructable uh man, what was that word? In um Emergency fund. Wow, I don't know why it took me so long. Emergency fund. So you will have an emergency fund that will that will be made pleasant for you, and pleasant and painless if you just assign it to Acorns. So those of you that are using Acorns, those of you who already have it and haven't had it on their phone for years. I had it on my phone for years without touching it, without touching it. I checked it like maybe once when I first got it. That was not messing with it at all. But now I've gotten my emergency fund. Check, done, right? And so now I'm using the disappearing money to keep building, to keep building. Like, yeah, I've achieved my $1,000. And according to Dave Ramsey and Anthony O'Neill, I should set my money aside now to focus solely on debt, solely on debt. Right. So I should refund anything beyond that $1,000 emergency fund and directed towards um, funds. You're paying down funds, right? But I am going to do both. I'm going to let my emergency money continue to accrue because it's already happened like this. Let's see how far it can go, and it doesn't hurt me, so I'm going to let it continue, let it run. But also, I'm going to set money aside in prize patrol. No, that's not right. Prize pool, and see how much money we can make there because that's the area that I want to pull off money for, and they pay you extra money. I saw a guy I mentioned him earlier this week. The guy paid an extra $100 just having his money there. So imagine getting $100 to pay for your bills. What? $100? So that's really cool. That's really cool. So I hope I got through to somebody because this vanishing money thing has been a game saver. Like I had no idea, but using the vanishing money, the disappearing money has been very helpful, and doing it in such a way. Uh, I'm sorry, I'm reading, reading. I don't know how she's doing this in training clients at the same time. I don't know how she's doing it, but anyway, um, but yeah, you want to build in ways that your funding happens automatically, silently, invisibly, and then you just look up, and the next thing you know, you've got $1,000 emergency fund. The average citizen does not have $500 to spend if something goes wrong. That means even fewer people have $1,000 to spend if something goes wrong. You need that emergency fund. You need that emergency fund. And this is the easy way to do it. This is the easy way to do it. Let it happen invisibly for you. And I know I've said it a lot this show, but I just want to convince anyone who's still on the wire. If you're still on the wire, jump off. I'm telling you, I was not one of those people. Not one of those people, but I am a believer now. I'm a believer now. Okay. All right. So that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Let's do some hero news. Let's do some hero news. Let's do some hero news. Okay. First of all, how come no one said anything about my picture? How come no one said anything about my picture? I gave this long speech, right, talking about how I felt like there needs to be more drama. You see some runners around me, right? Nobody said anything. You s- you saying you feel this picture? Because I feel like there needs to be some of the drama, some of the people who are around me, right? The other things people saying. Oh wait, up. You're absolutely right about having an emergency fund. I will start my acorns today. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. I just wanted one person to get it because I did not get it. I did not get it. And I'm gonna say this again. So the reason that acorns went up for me is they fixed whatever stopgap they were having with my bank. So I called my bank. I was like, "Yo, what's up? What's up with the bump?" And they were like, "Oh, well, we're not worried about it." Really, they were like, "We're not worried about it." But now they've got it worked out so that it will it will invest that those small amounts. Those small amounts add up. So my point is if you can sign up for the multiple mini payments, mini investments. Sign up for that, right? And then also kick in a very small amount, like $5, something very small, $5, and just watch, and then just back off, just back off. So those two things together, that will get your emergency fund done like that, and then you'll have it available. And then once it's available, then it's time to shift over to debt. Shift over to debt. All right. So thank you, Glass. I'm glad I got through to somebody because I just felt like, I just was, I felt like I wasn't the only one. Thank you for shouting me out and let me know because yeah, this is real. These are tools that are available to us, and then we're not using them the right way. We're not using them the right way. We use them the right way. Boom. Okay. So anyway, so I got excited about that. I got excited about that. So I want to read from this book. I can show you the book today, the actual book, because Fee is also taking the course. This is her book. This is a 30-day mental diet book. Now, this is not the first time I've taken the book, right? My man. This is not the first time I've taken a class. I've taken a class many times, but I haven't taken a class with someone who is reading a physical book, right? So this has been interesting to me. And I just wanted to read a little bit of what he wrote today because it's gonna make you feel something. Oh, thanks, Rev Mel. Put it up and leave it up. So $6 is what we roll today. $6 is what we roll today. If you're coming in late, $6 is what we roll today. Move that money from your checkings to someplace else. All right, else where you can't see it. All right, so here we go. All right. Wait a minute. What's this? You live in the midst of abundance. You live in the midst of abundance. Why should you be prosperous? Fundamentally, life is never stingy, never lacking. There is a superabundance of all that there is. Nature is prolific in every respect. One look about you, and you can see this for yourself. Have you reason to suppose that life's abundance stops where you begin? Right, just think about trees. Just look around and look at all the abundance of trees. Look at all the abundance of rocks. Look at all the abundance around you. Like this infinite, right? And apply that to yourself. Like your your body, your mind, your physical things want to want to be a part of this superabundance. And all you gotta do is get your mind right. That's it. That's the only thing separating you from all the everything. All the everything is your mind. So yeah, this really will get me. Really, this one really got me. Why should you be prosperous? Why should you be prosperous? Fundamental life is never stingy. All right. So I just want to say that. I just want to say that because you really need to take the class. You really need to take the class with Rev Melissa, and And it's too late to register for this one, but join the next one and be ready for this class because there's some good stuff in there. And if you don't take the class, at least get the book. At least get the book. Read the book now, and then be ready for the next class. Be ready for the next class. All right. So, where's my other thing? Oh, wait. I think I might be done. I think I might be done. I think I might be done. Okay. All right. So, anyway, I'll just comment. I just comment. I got a little bit of time left. So, one of the things that I struggle with in terms of having a stroke is the right side of my body. You've heard me talk about this. Often has some things that I have to square away, even when I'm dealing with. See, I'm trying to make it clean. Basically, my my jaw feels some kind of way. But you can tell if you look closely now. There's a slight indentation over here, right? And that's because I feel I feel right now, I feel like this tingling, like there's a beanbag in my mouth. And every time I move my mouth, every time I go like this, or go like this, that's because I feel like the the bag of beans is leaking beans. Like like the beads that are held inside of a beanbag are slowly leaking beads, and I've got to correct myself. And thankfully, this has a video screen so I can see myself, and I can see that there's no spilling beans, Sekou. You're fine. You're fine. But it feels like there's beans spilling out outside of my mouth, and that is something I have not talked about. I have not talked about, but it's something that I deal with in terms of eating out and well, eating period, but eating out. And I've become much more dependent upon napkins. I need a napkin at all times because I gotta, swipe or scrub myself to make sure that when I'm somewhere and I don't have a mirror, that I can tell that that nothing has happened. Because sometimes, it might be the beans might dribble out. The beans might dribble out, and so I have to constantly have a napkin, and so that's a significant thing that messes with me a bit. And so on that note, I am I am interested in seeing a doctor soon come and and getting some talking done about this and some other things. So please, please, please consider making a donation. The link to make a donation is just the link on my Instagram account. Just go to my Instagram account and click the link, and it'll take you right there. Take you right there. V King created it when I was still some kind of way, and I'm still some kind of way. I'm a lot better. I'm a lot better, but I'm still working at it. And so these are one of the things I'm working on. All right. Oh, I had the same sensations when I had a stroke. Yes, I forgot you had a stroke, Glass. We need to talk. We need to talk because I got some questions. I got some questions, so I will definitely hit you up. But yeah, I'm glad to know that it passed for you. It passed for you. If it passed for you, it can pass for me. All right. So I am signing off. Tomorrow is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Today, remember to keep doing. And I brought my wallet today. I brought my wallet. This is my actual wallet. See this? It says now, now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect. This is my actual wallet. And so I brought this to remind myself so I get it right. So now is better than perfect. Be your hero. Be your own hero. Fight hard to do something heroic for yourself today. All right. And I'll see you here tomorrow. All right. Later.